let's try and register a customer, okay, so that they can be able to see our products and all of that. Okay, so registering a customer, they will have to click on register, and then the name, let's say, is the wholesaler, and then the email, the wholesaler. So password. Okay, so for password, I'm just gonna try and show you that they can't use a weak password. Okay, so let's say they decide to use a weak password to register, and then they click here, and then they say sign up. Right, sign up. As you can see, password must be at least 8 characters. Okay, and so same thing will happen if they try to use a password that is more than 8 characters, but then that doesn't have alphabets or numbers in it, so it will give them this error. Okay, so now let me use a strong password. Okay, let me use a strong password. So for them to be able to sign up, remember, they will have to agree to these terms of services, okay, which they can then click here to go and read. Okay, so if they read all this, as you can see, welcome to GreenGrocers Distribution and all of those things, they can read through all of this, right? And if they accept the terms and services of the terms of service, then they can simply log in. Okay, I mean register. Then they can simply register. All right, let's register them. This is if, of course, they agree to our terms of service. Okay, input the password here so that they can register, and then click. If they don't click or agree to these terms of service, as you can see, the button is not activated. So for it to be activated, they have to click on terms of service. Okay, and then they sign up. Right, so take note at what's going to happen here when they click sign up. Right, signing up, then they get this message here which says a verification email has been sent to your email address. Okay, so please click the link. To do what? We want them to to activate their account. Okay, so they will have to go to their email, and then as you can see, they received this email here which asks them to verify the email. Okay, then they click on it, then it says email successfully verified. Okay, which means that they are now registered with us. Okay, so let's go here, and then let's do this. As you can see, they now exist in our database. Here they are, the wholesaler and their email and their password. Now, as you can see, with this password, it is being hashed. Okay, we are hashing it for protection measures. Right, so let's register them. I mean, let's log them in, because now they are registered. Okay, so where is login? Home, and then log in. All right, when they're logging in, of course, they're gonna use their email address because we are using it as a primary key, and then their password. Okay, so we also have this option here of forgot password. Okay, they can click on it if they forgot their password. Right, this will ask them to input their email address, which is the wholesalers 10@gmail.com, and then they click reset password. Okay, so this is what happens when they do this. Okay, you see, a password reset code has been sent to their email address. Right, so they must go to their email address to look for the reset code. Okay, they go to their email address, which is here, and then inbox. Here they have received it. Okay, password reset code. They click here, and then here's the code. They just have to take it. I'm just gonna copy it. They take it, and then they come to the side, and then they paste it here. All right, and then they enter their new password. Okay, this is their new password. Okay, and then they reset their password. Okay, as you can see, reset successful. Okay, cool. Now let's go and log them in finally. Okay, all right, they are logging in as a customer. Right, they're logging in as a customer, so they click on customer. Okay, and then sign in. Now this is what the customer sees when they are signed in. Okay, they are able to to see the product and interact with them, maybe add them to wish list, add them to cart, and all that. I will show you. Right, as you can see on this side, they can't do things like adding a product or deleting a product, because they are not the managers. Okay, only admins or managers can do that. Okay, and I will show you that. Okay, so we also have this here to help you maybe increase the size of your screen if you don't need to see this stuff here, right? And then let's interact with these products because they are customers, of course. So let's say they want to add this item here to wish list, right? They're just gonna click on wish list, and then as you can see, the product has been added to the wish list. Okay, let's say they add this one to wish list again. As you can see, the product has been added to the wish list, and then we now have a number here to show that they have items in the wish list. Okay, they can click on this one also, and then as you can see, this number keeps on increasing on the wish list. Okay, and then now let's go and try and add this stuff to the cart. Okay, so far as you can see, they have nothing in the cart. Okay, that's why we have 0 here. All right, and then now let's add items to the cart. Okay, so let's say they want to add a mango to the cart. They can first view, and then they see okay, they have the mango, and then all right, let me do this. How is that? Okay, let's say they want to view banana. You can see that they have the banana here, price as well as the description of the banana, and then they can add it to cart. And also they can increase the quantity. If maybe they want 5 bananas, they click there and then they add it to the cart. As you can see, it has been added to the cart, and then we have one product in the cart. Okay, and then let's add a second product. Maybe they want to add a tomato to their cart. Okay, simply view, and then after viewing, they see the description, the price, and then adding it to the cart. Okay, then they can also just type in this number. Let's say they want 10 tomatoes. Yes, 10 tomatoes, and then they add it to cart. Okay, so just being added to cart. As you can see, they now have 2 items in the cart. Okay, we can see that here. All right, so you have 2 items in your cart, and then as you can see, they have tomato and banana, right? So let's say they want to delete an item from their cart. They simply have to click here and then order deleted successfully, right? They're now left with 1 item in the cart. Okay, and then they decide to maybe pay. This is the checkout part. Okay, they just have to input the name here and all of that. Let's say Emmanuel, for example, and then the address, and then the card number. Okay, and then this stuff here. Okay, and then they submit their payment. Okay, so please lengthen this text to 19 characters or more. You are currently using 16 characters. Yes, this is just telling them that these numbers are few. Okay, they are not enough. So let me add others. Submit payment. Okay, so yeah, which means that they will have to input correct card numbers, because as you can see, I'm just making an example. Okay, so now they have deleted the item from the cart and all that. Okay, so now let's see what else. We have profile. Okay, so for the profile, a customer is able to add a picture to their profile. Okay, so let's add a picture. So let's say they are this person. Okay, let's say this Chuck here. This is the name of the customer, and then upload image. Okay, image updated, and then they can also edit their names and all that. Okay, so they're the whole sellers. About these people, we can say maybe they can say that they are remember they're a business, right? So they can say we are a great business, right? That's them saying that. And then this is their company, of course, the wholesalers, and then their addresses, and then all of that. And then their Twitter profile, let's say it's null, they don't have one. Facebook profile, we can say that the wholesalers. Instagram, the wholesalers, and then LinkedIn, the wholesalers. So please take note that we decided to collect this information. There are social media platforms, so that you can be able to to advertise to them via this social media online platforms. Okay, so yeah, and then they can then click on update changes. Okay, so as you can see here on the corner, we now have their picture and the name. Okay, so okay, let me just change this name from LM Masilela to the name of their to the name of the business. Okay, they are the wholesalers, right? And then click OK, right? As you can see, it is now the wholesalers with the picture, right? They are a company which are a business to us, okay? So they were able to update their information, and then so far they have one item in the cart, because remember they deleted one, and then they have 3 items in their wish list, okay? So profile code, and then payment, okay, wish list, all right, and then cart, okay, and then let's go to home. But first let's log them out, okay? So now that they are logged out, I want to show you that a person who is not logged in cannot access certain pages, like for example adding a manager or adding a product, right? So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna take this URL here and copy it, and then try and paste it here, right? So let's say this GreenGrocers, they can't access our pages using the URL, okay? That's what I'm trying to show you here. Let's say they're trying to add a product, right? So this should take them to the login, because it should take them to the login so that they can log in first, okay? Take a look at what's going to happen. As you can see, it redirects them to the login, okay, because they are not logged in. All right, so I hope you see that. So now let's just log them in, okay? Okay, I logged them in. Now let's log in an admin, okay? So admin can be this guy here, and then the password. You can also click forgot password if you want. So I already showed this. So they are admin, and then sign in, okay? So cool. This is what an admin sees, right, when they log in, okay? Before I get to this, let me show you that message that I sent, or that like that customers who are not logged in send, okay? Remember, I sent a message before the customer logged in, okay? And these are the messages on the admin side, okay? This is where they are reflecting. Remember, there was a business named The Tailor that sent a message saying, greeting, we would like to know more about your products, okay? And the subject was product prices, okay? And these are all the other messages, okay? So as you can see, this business has 7 messages received, okay? And here is the number of customers who are registered with us currently, okay? We have 4 customers who have been registered with us, okay? And then here, as you can see, okay, here we can also increase the size of our screen, and here we have stock quantity, okay, which represents the amount of stock that we currently have, okay? This is to help us keep track of the number of products we have, of course. And then revenue is just the total number of cash that we have made, and then customers is 4, right? This makes sense because here we have 4 customers registered, okay? Thus customer number of customers here is 4, right? So here we have a graphical representation of all this data, okay? Because if this data was like too much, we wouldn't be able to to visualize it. So this graph here is to help us visualize this data here, all right? And then let me go to remember, I'm in the admin side. Let me go to home, okay? I'm at home. Let me go to profile, okay? So an admin can also be able to change their picture, okay? So I'm just gonna change the picture here. Let me do this. Let me just find a picture, okay? Just a second. So to show you that an admin can change the picture, okay? So here we have images here. Let's say this guy here is our admin. Then he updates the image, update image, and then as you can see, image has been updated, okay? And then they can then update their profile, whereby they say their name is Emmanuel Bushielo. This is the admin, and then he's saying that I'm a professional and responsible team player, and then company, of course, is GreenGrocers because he is the admin of this website. And then manager, their addresses here, as you can see, their email, and then yes, and all of this stuff here, their their social media platforms are here, okay? And then they can say update changes, okay? And then success. successful. As you can see, we now have a picture here with the name of the admin. Okay, so now what I want to show you is that this admin can add a new manager. Okay, let's try and add a new manager, and then say the name of this manager is Q2C, and then email of Q2C is Q2C at 25. Okay, okay, let's say Q2C25 at gmail.com, and then password, of this manager, and then add manager. Okay, manager has been added, as you can see. Okay, cool. Now as an admin, I'm going to go and interact with my product. Okay, here as an admin, I'm able to create a new product, okay, which I can create right now. Let's create it, and then I will call it let me call it what, cabbage. Okay, and then brand, it is a GreenGrocer product. Category, let's say it's class A, and then price, you can say this cabbage is worth 15 rand. Description about this cabbage, you can say it is a healthy cabbage, that is rich in nutrients. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then we choose a file here, and then after choosing a file, we go to the pictures. Here we have our cabbage, and then open, and then stock quantity. Let's say we have 25 of these in our stock, and then we submit this item. As you can see, it has been successfully added. Okay, where is it? Here it has been added. Here it is 15 rand, and then here it is. Right now, this admin or manager is also able to delete an item, okay, or edit an item. Okay, so let's say they wanna edit a banana. As you can see here, we have edit, they click there, and then these are the details of the banana. Okay, and all of this, let's say they want to change the price from 32 to only 25 rand. Okay, because maybe there's a sale or something like that. Then they click there, and then they click on save changes. Okay, now as you can see, the price of our banana is no longer 32 rand, is now 25 rand. Okay, or they can also delete a product. Okay, now as a manager or admin, I'm able to delete this product. As you can see, it asks me, are you sure? Yes, I am sure. And then item deleted. Okay, as you can see, it's no longer there. Okay, okay, this one exists because I added them twice. I can also delete this one, and then you will see that it goes away. Okay, yes, I'm sure. And then it goes there. We no longer have a cabbage on our product because we deleted it. Okay, so now the next thing that I want to show you is here we can also, okay, here you just search for an item. Let's say we want to search for a peach, and then as you can see, it is filtering. See, we want a peach. Okay, we want a peach only, right? And then here we have a peach. Okay, and then let's show you this. You see, it is filtering. Okay, so now as an admin, you are also able to, okay, here we have a customer. Okay, these are just the customers that are registered with us, as I showed you, and you can delete them, okay, if you want to. But you have to take note that you can't delete a customer who has stuff in the wish list. You'll have to first delete those items in the wish list. Okay, so let's delete this customer here. Okay, it's because he has something in the wish list. Okay, so now let's log out. Okay, and that is it from our team. We thank you very much.